Shit.
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Avo, and this is the Dynasty Bro Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 65. Let's go.
Yo. I'm sitting here retweeting so we can get some more retweeters on Twitter. What's good, brodies and babes? This is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 53. This is where you come for your fantasy football needs and to chop it up about the latest NFL news. I am Dynasty Bro Dot here with my co-bro.
Dynasty Bro Vic, what's up, man? I'm excited. It's the prep rally. It's fantasy season. Let's go, man. I'm excited.
All right. And we here getting to it. I think I was sounding like that because I was talking into the back of the microphone. Why ain't nobody tell me that? DJ
Come
Avo.
on now, dog.
Fuck Lil Boosie.
Come on, man.
Hey, look.
Nah, that's our guy, bro.
I know. I'll take it back. He know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, is he back on Instagram yet?
I don't know.
Damn. Put it on the gram. I'll give you how he say it. What'd he say? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Look, we got a different type of energy going on right now. We still got DJ Avo on the motherfucking camera. Got a ring light this time. Brighten up that dark motherfucker.
I mean, the angle off. He's sitting at a, I don't know, 67 degree
And you know
angle.
what sucks? He chose to be at that stupid ass camera angle.
Hey, man.
All the camera angles in the world you can use. You pick the dumbass. Your goatee ain't that fire enough.
Side.
Your goatee ain't that fire
But
enough to be doing that angle,
But
bro.
it's on the good side.
You know what's crazy?
My good side.
His setup is actually straight. Like, everything in front of him is
And
just
then the camera to the side.
Yeah.
It's
weird, bro.
His camera at his
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move the camera during the live.
His camera's at 10 o'clock. I hate that shit. All right, look. Today's the motherfucking prep rally. We here to prep you for your season. We're here to prep you with a bunch of guys that we like, we've been taking everywhere. And we got something special for y'all because we got some good ass people that chimed in, sent us some videos, sent us some audios to just tell us about some guys that they got, and some guys going forward that they think are going to start to take over and help dominate your leagues, Dynasty Bro Style. So I want to salute to them. I can't wait to get to that. That's all prep rally. That's the main segment. But we got a jam-pack what's the word, man. We actually got some injuries. We got some fire news, a little bit of everything, man. I think everything lined up to set up for this prep rally episode perfectly. So what we gonna do is, off top, we just gonna get straight into what's the word. We're gonna get to the hood TMZ with Dynasty Bro Vic. Everybody ready for that shit?
Let's go, man. I'm excited, man. Hold on. Let me see what this comments talking about. 67%. Yeah, 67%, man. Stupid ass camera angle on Avo, but it's all good. My brother's here. Hey, we got the band. Hey, the band gonna be going live tonight, man.
And Avo here, so we don't got to worry about badass connection from his own crib. You feel me?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. So we here, bro. Hey, explain why you wore the NWO shirt, bro.
Hey, it's a new world order, bro. Hollywood.
Setting the tone, my nigga.
Setting the tone. Prep rally, man.
All right, let's get to it.
Hey, we fuck with the Wolfpack too, though.
Ow!
I wasn't expecting that. We gonna add that to the soundboard, but hey, let's get to what's the word. So, shout out to Jerry Rice. Saw this on Twitter. Until September 1st, which is today, so it's still still valid. You can ask him a question through Alexa. So you can say, Alexa, quick question for Jerry Rice, or you can tweet a question with the hashtag Alexa Ask Jerry Rice, and they're gonna be answering these questions on September 16th.
So you got 2 hours, 31 minutes left to ask.
But if you're on the West Coast, you're good. You got pretty much still all evening, I guess. I'm pretty sure Jerry's on the West Coast too, bro. 49er. Shout out to Jerry Rice, the best wide receiver to ever do it. He's also my frat brother. Go Mob.
Did you see who he said the best receiver in the league is, hands down? He said it's easy too.
Who?
Julio.
Yeah.
It's my guy.
All right, let's keep it pushing with the news since we got a jam-packed prep rally. I'm sure you guys been seeing all across the news. A lot of teams been protesting. They've been boycotting practice and just, expressing, how they feel with all the events that's going on. So shout out to all the organizations that took a break from practice. I know we had the Lions last week. We saw the Browns do something. Of course, my coach did something. So I just want to read some of the focus points of the coach. Now, again, a lot of teams put out some initiatives, but I just want to highlight what the coach did. They have 4 points of focus: voting registration and accessibility. That word almost fucked me up, bro. I've been drinking too much.
Oh, Lord, one beer, bro.
Number 2 is community police engagement. 3, fighting food scarcity. And 4, education. So these are actionable steps. That's what it comes down to. So it's not just sitting out of practice. A lot of teams across the league are actually putting in plans in place. Avo got booted. Don't know why.
Oh man, something went wrong.
It's cool though. He's
Get
still on
back
the
in,
audio
my
there.
guy. Get back in, my guy.
But yeah, man. So shout out to the coach. Shout out to all the organizations.
And shout out to Jacoby Brissett because we know he got replaced by them bringing in Phillip Rivers in this offseason, but he's still leading the cause, bro. He's front man in that whole organization, you know, speaking up about everything going on. So shout out to him, man. That's big. That's a big.
All right, man. Now let's get into some waiver wire news, man. Leonard Fournette, man. He got let go by Jacksonville. Did you see that coming?
Nope. How did you not at least get a? They said they couldn't get nothing from him, bro. You can't get a 6th round pick for Leonard Fournette, like nothing. No way, bro.
Clearly, man, that organization is upside down right now, and they're rebuilding. Obviously, they're rebuilding. So we'll see, man. You think it's a tank for Trevor?
Hell yeah, bro. They getting rid of pieces for no reason at this point. Anytime you just drop Leonard Fournette, bro, it isn't like he's not talented. It isn't like you didn't invest a 4th pick in him in the draft a few years ago. Like he's a talented guy. Even if he's not what your cup of tea anymore, to just release him, that's just crazy, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get into some injury news. So, of course, we had David Montgomery go down with the groin injury, so he's out 2 to 4 weeks. So he still may be ready week 1. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I wouldn't doubt it. That groin shit, bro. I kind of like just tweaked my groin some years back, bro. You can't do nothing, bro, let alone try to run and avoid tackles. Hell no.
You got some David Montgomery shares in Dynasty?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got 1, and that's our Empire League.
I got 2.
But we got rid of, Singletary to get Montgomery. But that happened in a bigger trade. So kind of sad, but not sad because I think we ended up getting. That's how we got Devontae Adams, basically.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'll take that.
All right, good shit. Let's dap up on that. All right, my guy. And then another injury, of course, out of Philadelphia, Jalen Reagor. So he tore his shoulder, man. So he's out for a month.
Look, that's already a setback when you're a rookie receiver trying to learn the offense and, find some chemistry with your quarterback and the teammates. To go down for 3 to 4 weeks, man, while you're in that process, it's not good for a rookie.
Yeah. Well, we wish them both a speedy recovery. All right, man. I got a flag, man. You got a flag, though? Or anything else you want to announce before we get to the flag?
I got a flag. You can go first, though.
All right, my flag go to Brian Urlacher.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys heard, but
come on now, dog.
He put a comment out there, basically said Brett Favre played his Monday Night Football game when his dad passed, threw 4 TDs. NBA players boycotting the playoffs because of dude reaching for a knife, one on a felony, all this other stuff. I won't get into too many of the details. At the end of the day, he gets my flag just because, like, read the room. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes you just gotta read the room. A lot of his old teammates was on his head, ex-teammates. I know Matt Forte spoke up. So Brian Urlacher basically spoke out about the NBA players boycotting the playoffs for a day. That's a read the room type of moment for me. That's my flag.
I kind of, with everything going on, man, I feel like how you keep saying read the room in these sports, dominated by black men, you feel me? I kind of want to flag the Joneses, can I? Because they never read the room, bro. They kind of just
Jones?
stay on their side. Jerry Jones and
Jerry
his son.
Jones. Okay.
And just every time his son got asked about, the Kaepernick movement, going into this year, and they kind of just still like, it's either no comment or it's like, where we stand and, we want to do what's right. And they don't think that's right. And it's just, at some point, you got to find some kind of balance, right? Or you just, I don't know, man. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
That you can just be so far on your side that you can't understand the people that you need to get your franchise to keep going up are suffering from everything going on. And you're not even understanding enough to be like, I get it a little bit. Even if you don't stand on that side, at least be able to speak and say you get it. You feel me?
Yeah, it definitely takes a bigger person to any situation, whether you're in a relationship or friendship or at work, it don't matter. Like, if you have differences, you have to try to at least see from someone else's perspective besides your own, just to even attempt to have middle ground. So even if you don't completely agree all the way, which is fine, but just attempt to see it from other people's perspective. So
true. All
right, that's my flag. You got a flag, Avo? Well, that was your flag, but it was so good of a flag. I had to.
My nigga took over both the flags for the day. Them was my flags on the plays.
Yeah. No flag from Avo? All right, he good.
Avo ain't never got a flag.
All right, so check this out. Before we get to the prep rally, where can they follow you at, Dot?
Hey, follow me at Dynasty Bro Dot on Instagram and Twitter. And follow Dynasty Bros FF. That's the main Instagram handle. Where can they follow you at, Cobra?
At Chief Sosa FF, or you can search Dynasty Pro Vic. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. If you're on Apple, please rate us. It don't matter, 4 stars, 5 stars, 2 stars. Don't matter.
Hey, wait.
Ain't nothing. We don't roll with 2 stars.
I mean, I'm just saying we're open. We're open to any feedback.
We open, but tell the truth.
Tell us.
Shame the devil.
Don't put it on Apple.
Nah, tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I know y'all see Avo prep and grab the microphone like we was about to ask him where to follow him, but fuck Avo.
Nah, bro.
Come on now, dog.
Hey, where can they follow you at, bro?
Man. I'm not even sure no
It's
more.
a knee slapper.
Do I still got to play instrumentals after being talked to like that?
Yes, bro.
Damn.
You know how many absent weeks you got to make up for? You better play them goddamn
Bro,
instrumentals.
remember, we're trying to upgrade you to big screen, bro.
Yeah,
big screen.
bro.
That's real. I'm trying to get there one day.
But for
One
right
day.
now, we got to downsize
One
you.
day.
Until you hear 5 weeks consecutively, you that small on the goddamn screen, bro.
All right, look, you can follow me at DJ Avo Love. That's DJ Avo LXVE. That's on the gram and on Twitter. It's Dynasty Bro Avo. Let's go. Right. Dynasty Bro Avo. Matter of fact, if you just go to Vic page, you can find all my pages.
Yeah, that too.
Chief Sosa.
All right. So look, we got this prep rally. We had some people send in some videos. We had some people send in some audio. So how do you guys want to do this? Y'all want to lead off with the videos? Do we want to lead off with our guys first? What are you guys thinking? Because this is like a new format for us. Like we do the prep rally every year.
Let's lead with the videos, and then so maybe we'll have a chance to let some of our people breathe. Like maybe we'll just speak on them, but won't have to go into super depth because
somebody might have touched on it.
Yeah, man, this is exciting, man. I'm glad. Hey, in advance, we'll make it specific. But thank you to everybody who submitted video. Thank you to everybody who submitted audio. Thank you to the ones that we didn't get to put up. But we'll do this again every time.
And if you send it the file after the fact, after the live, we'll work it into the audio that drops. So yeah. Again, thank you. I know it was a mad scramble, but hey, we pulled it off.
I hate Avo with a passion. Hey, spin that shit, bro. Hey, I've been watching the No Limit Chronicles. Well, actually, I got 1 episode left. Yeah. Well, I don't nobody like Master P no more.
Hey.
Why they all blame him for their downfall?
Nah, bro. They did themselves in, bro. Hey, I was watching. You TikToking over there. Hey, make sure y'all check out No Limit Chronicles on BET On Demand. That's where I watched it at. I just switched back to cable, by the way. I got tired of flip-flopping between streaming services for NFL Network and Red Zone. They got me back over to cable, man. I'm about to pull out the VCR too, man.
Wait till 2021. He'll be back on some streaming shit.
I probably will.
All right, so look, I like what's going down. You can tell the energy. We got this prep rally energy. We got everything with the live bands in the background. So we started with the No Limit, and I love that shit. So look, what we gonna do is let's just get to some of these videos, man. We got a few videos, we got a few audio clips, and we just gonna run it down, man. So how you want to do this, man? You want to turn it, bro? Turn it down so we can make sure we get the essence of these people, man. Like I said, thank you in advance for everybody that you're about to hear, and tune in, man, because we got some pretty good fantasy players and fantasy minds that are chiming in. So shout out to y'all. Salute. I don't care who go first, man. Let's just get to it.
All right.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Steve Silvestri from the Sideline Squib and SidelineSquib.com. Just reaching out with Dynasty Bro Vic from the Dynasty Bros. A little clip on who's hot this year in my mind. That man right there is going to be Irv Smith. Irv Smith of the Minnesota Vikings. He has a lot of good things going, coming out of Alabama. Big-time prospect with vacated targets. 94 vacated targets out of Stephon Diggs. So look for Irv Smith to pop this year with an aging Kyle Rudolph. If there's one guy that I'm hot on over at the Sideline Squib, that is this man right here, Irv Smith Jr., Minnesota Vikings tight end. Hey, shout out to everybody else. Shout out to the Dynasty Bros, and thanks for having me on, guys. Sideline Squib.
Yeah, and that's one of my guys too, man. Coming out, they drafted him just to be a receiving tight end. That's all he was in college, man. And they still had Kyle Rudolph, and they still have Kyle Rudolph this year. But one thing they didn't have is him playing the outside. And now with Stephon gone, I heard that everybody loves Justin Jefferson, but I heard they're going to test Irv out on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely can play some move tight end, kind of like how Zach Ertz moves around, and he's definitely athletic. And of course, they still got Kyle Rudolph there, but they definitely need a familiar piece to step up in the receiving game. Of course, I've been hearing about BC Johnson and, of course, Justin Jefferson, but I'm definitely expecting Irv Smith to go up this year. So definitely get you some Irv Smith for this season and also for the long haul in Dynasty. All right, man, let's see what we got next, man. We actually got one of my favorite league mates, man. Shout out to T-Man.
Hey everybody, I want to give a shout out to Dynasty Bros FF Podcast. Bunch of fun guys. Go check them out to cover a lot of great topics. One guy I'm getting on board with as of late is tight end Darren Waller for the Las Vegas Raiders. Had a breakout last year, 90 receptions on over 100 targets. Touchdown category was a little bit light, but Carr's still a solid quarterback. They have a couple promising rookie wide receivers, but yet not really sure how much production you can rely on. 2 rookies. Hunter Renfrow solid, Jacobs out of the backfield, but he's not really known for getting a bunch of receptions either. So, a guy like Waller, I think you can make a case at tight end 4, but certainly at tight end 5, is where I'd want to start grabbing him. I'd prefer him over guys like Gesicki, Higbee, Henry myself, but yeah, definitely at around tight end 5 is where I'd want to start grabbing him or looking at him, and I think he's going to have a solid year, plenty of receptions, plenty of targets. That's all I got for now. Appreciate it.
Man, talk about your guy, man. He spoke on one of your favorite tight ends. We kind of butted heads on the redraft show, man.
Yeah, hey, I mean, I definitely agree with T, man. I got Waller at tight end 5 this year. Of course, he finished as a tight end 3 last year. But, to T-Man's point, they got all these rookies coming in, hey, they may take a second to get up to speed. We already saw what Derek Carr does with the tight end position. I mean, even go back to when Jared Cook was there, had over 100 plus targets. That's what landed Jared Cook that 2-year deal in New Orleans. And now Waller was able to step up when Antonio Brown went down. So Derek Carr already established a rhythm with the tight end. That position is not going away for him, so he's definitely going to be involved. So I got me some Darren Waller.
Before we get into one more hot take, I do want to say this is already spoke on the redraft. We do have a redraft episode every Tuesday at 7 o'clock going live. Shout out to Black and White Sports. They plug us, we plug them. Everything they got going on, they've been including us in. So, yeah, shout out to the redraft episode. We do Dynasty and we killing it, but we also got these brilliant-ass redraft minds, too. So make sure you tap in, get in on that.
I like that. Tap in. Okay.
Tap.
All right. Told you we got the bands going. All right, man. We got one more video for you guys, and then we're going to get into the audio.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This a hot one.
All right. Shout out to my guy, Jay Rich, man.
What's going on, guys? It's Jay Rich here. And so one guy that I'm super high on this season is DJ Shark, wide receiver from the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's been said a lot about Shark, how great he was last season. But unfortunately, at the end of the year, he got hurt, and we weren't able to see him finish as high as we really hoped he could be and really showcase that potential on an entire season. Now, coming into 2020, he's headed as the number 1 wide receiver in Jacksonville, a team that we know is going to be behind, a team that just released Leonard Fournette. But what does that mean? That means a team that's going to pass the ball a lot, a team that's going to play from behind, and lots of opportunities for DJ Shark, the unquestioned number 1 in Jacksonville. Now, I like to build my teams a robust RB heavy early, and guys I like to target are players like DJ Shark, players that are discounted because they're on bad teams, but can see a massive target share, has great TD upside, can obviously stretch the field, run most of the routes, can get vertical, and can do everything you need him to do on offense to be a stud wide receiver. I'm taking DJ Shark as my player that I must own this season in fantasy football. Thanks, guys, for having me on.
Bruh, a guy that is one of your guys that you done talked up so much made me start going to go look at film, researching. Turned into one of my guys, man. So let's just piggyback on each other. Pause. on DJ Shark, man. Just
Yeah, that's actually one of my guys on the list, so I can just go ahead and knock him out here. So
go ahead, brother.
Echo. I mean, he had his first 1,000-yard season. He had 73 catches last year on 118 targets, and he did that while only playing in 15 games. So,
and this was basically his rookie year, because his rookie year was basically a red shirt year. Didn't play a lot, banged up, wasn't really thought of in the offense either because he was so hurt. So this is basically his rookie year, and he came out and dominated, bro.
And he did that while playing with two quarterbacks, man. So imagine trying to establish chemistry with two quarterbacks between Nick Foles and Gardner Minshew. So to still, obtain a 1,000-yard season, that's solid, man.
I fuck with DJ Shark. DJ Shark is easy a number one wide receiver. So turn it up.
All right. Somebody has sent me one more video. I don't know if I can pull it in or not. I'm going to try. I don't see it. Okay.
Oh, man. There it go right there.
It's not attached. Is it?
Well, it's sitting right there.
I don't see it.
Well, what's this say?
That's it.
Fuck it. We out here, man. We're trying to make one happen, man. We're gonna try to add that in later. But we do got some fire audio clips too from some more people. So what we're gonna do is we wanna go through some of our guys.
Is that how you want to pivot?
Let's go through some of our guys real quick, man.
All right.
And then we could tap in on the back side.
Yeah, how about this? We knock out our QBs and running backs, go to the audio, then we come back to the wide receivers and tight ends.
I'm with that.
All right. Go ahead and kick it off, bro.
Man, look, hey, not only is this guy loaded with even more receivers now, he had Cortland Sutton, he had first-year Fent last year. They go get Judy, they go get Melvin Gordon who can catch out the backfield, they go get Hamler. Look, they have guys now. Mr. Drew Lock going into his second year, didn't play a full season. I think he played 5-6 games last year, started. Look, all I'm saying is I think they are going to let him throw the ball. They kind of held him back last year. He had flash to show that he can throw deep if he wants to. He can be a gunslinger if they let him. Yeah, they have a great defense, but with those weapons, there's no way they're not going to let him throw the ball, man. So I love me some Drew Lock. And on top of him being a gunslinger loaded with weapons, go play some Jeezy around this guy and watch him turn the F up. Love me some Drew Lock. Shout out White Sam. I know he loves some Drew Lock too. We joke around all the time talking about, hey, our QB1 this, our QB1 that. But nah, I expect Drew Lock to have a turn-up year, man. And like I said, they want him to be their franchise quarterback. They're building their team around him to be like that. So that's my number one QB.
I like that, man. I got one Drew Lock share. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm excited. For Drew Lock. All right. And I do want to say, first off, shout out to DJ Avo. Got the Trick Daddy Shut Up playing. That's the name of the song, Trick Daddy Shut Up. Like, hey, it's the prep rally. We had to bring the bands out. Now, of course, this is the prep rally. Yeah, you already know to go get Lamar. Yeah, you know to go get Kyler. So I want to give you guys who am I comfortable with running as a QB1 in Dynasty. If I miss out on those guys, if I'm going late QB, usually get this guy around that 8th or 9th round in startup. Let's go to Tennessee, man. Ryan Tannehill. This is a guy who landed, a 4-year deal. So, of course, going to his 3rd year now. Yes, it's a run-heavy offense, but he led a lot of categories as far as in efficiency. So, in terms of play action, he was number 1, 75.9% completion rate. So, when they're going through play action, 3 times out of 4, they're going to complete that pass. So, that's a high success rate. He was number 1 in true passer rating with 118.2. And he was number 1 in the least amount of drop passes. So when he's throwing the ball, he's throwing catchable passes to his guy. He was 2nd in red zone completions, so with 71%. He was behind Drew Brees at 72%. So the guy is efficient as fuck, man. So I love Tannehill as a QB1. It's not always about getting these young rookies. Sometimes you just need to get you a veteran that's in the middle of the pack. That's in his 31, 32. I mean, that's perfectly fine. These rookies are on 4-year deals, 5th-year options. You got a QB that got extended for 4 years. Same thing for me. So I'm all good with that, man. How you feel about Ryan Tannehill?
Hey, you know what happens when these guys finally get away from Adam Gase? They turn the fuck up, man. So I do like Ryan Tannehill. We love A.J. Brown. We love Jonnu. I mean, if you love those pieces, you got to like some kind of Tannehill. So I rock with it, man. I rock with some Tannehill.
I do got one player. I talked to Clear B about this, about who's his guy. And his guy is Marvin Jones Jr.
Wide receiver for the Detroit Lions.
He said he doesn't know why, but every time he plays him, he just goes insane. So I just wanted to put that in there. That's Clear B's guy.
I believe it, man. We got him in the Scott Fishbowl.
He's a guy who is, when he's healthy, he is a strong wide receiver to have on your team.
Yeah.
He has a lot of blow up games and then has a lot of subpar games.
Okay.
So, but nothing's wrong with that. He's not drafted to be your number one. He's not drafted to be your number two. Probably sometimes not even your three. He can be your fourth flex guy, really. But why wouldn't you want a guy on your team that could go put up 3 touchdowns in a week for no fucking reason?
That's how you win your league.
Yeah,
I'm trying to show you how to dominate your league.
I know.
Dynasty Bro Style. That's all I'm saying.
Did you know who Marvin Jones was when he sent you the text?
I knew him by name. Can I be real? I thought he was a hooper. I was like, oh yeah, Marvin Bagley. Yeah, I just saw him.
Oh Lord, not Bagley. Bagley's a baller though. All right, look, my number 2 QB. I know he just said it doesn't always have to be a rookie, but I just want to speak on this guy because I take Tua as much as I can. I still like Tua more than Burrow, and it's like the Burrow show everywhere. And I understand there is a chance that he won't play this year. It's for the long haul. And technically, if you wanted to go get the starter for this year, he doesn't cost you anything to go get Ryan Fitzpatrick, and he's probably going to be a good starter for you because he has a I don't give a fuck attitude on the football field, and he'll just throw the ball. He'll lose you games, and he'll win you fantasy games. Lose your real life games, win you fantasy games. Look, Tua is a guy that, remember those Alabama days? He was the best quarterback in college when he's healthy, man. Took that last shot, fucked up his ribs, and it's like everybody kind of like forgot about him, unsure if he was going to start the season. I just want to give everybody that confidence that Tua is still legit. Where you see Burrow, you should still see Tua. I know Burrow's going out there week 1 and he's starting, but I also like Tua's weapons too. I like Preston, I like Parker, I like Gesicki. There's all the Burrow hype is well deserved. I'm not knocking him, but just don't forget about Tua because I like Tua better than Burrow. Just throwing that out there.
Me too. I mean, that's a guy that's, battle testing and proven. He's been doing it since day one. So, he got Jalen Hurts to transfer up out of there. Hey, Tua came in off the bench and secured a championship. Who'd he throw that to? Was that to, I forgot who he threw it to as far as the wide receiver that caught that touchdown when they were playing from behind.
Was it Devonta Smith?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
And I think he was a freshman there, right?
Yeah.
Both of them were freshmen, right?
Yeah, dog.
Right, that's okay. Yeah, so get you some Tua, man. All right, I got a QB2 for you guys with the prep rally. Mr. Cam Newton, man. This is a guy, hopefully you bought him while he was cheap, but his stock has continued to go up. So this is a guy that averages 18.7 points a game across his whole NFL career as it relates to fantasy. So that's a solid QB2 number. This is a guy you can probably get late in your startups, probably like 10th, 11th, or 12th round if you're looking for a QB2. That's perfect. He definitely has a rushing chop. So of course he's stepping into a New England offense. They got to revamp the offense, redesign it, tailor it to Cam Newton's skill set. I'm not expecting him to run as much. I'm expecting him to hang around in the pocket a little bit more, but he can run. And we all saw what Tom Brady did, especially on the goal line in the red zone, QB sneak. So imagine what Cam's going to do with those opportunities. So yeah, man, I'm all excited for Cam, man.
Yeah, I will say this. I like Cam Newton. And what other coach would you want to play under to make you utilize the best of your abilities and make sure everything around you is flourishing well? Belichick, man. So I actually like that he went to a coach, like a player's coach and a team winning coach. Like that's what Belichick is. So I think he'll utilize Cam to the best of his abilities out there. So
and throw in a Josh McDaniels.
Great offensive schemer. So there we go. Man. All right, we're going to knock out 2 running backs too. Let me get mine in. Hopefully this is obvious by now. Josh Jacobs, Las Vegas Raider sophomore running back. Came out of college, third down back, pass catching back. Not that many miles under his belt because he played with Damian Harris, who took a lot of the work. Josh came in and did what most rookies can't do, man. And with the production he did, man, I see no way in the world that he's not a top running back going into it. I don't want to put a number on it, but I'll say he's a number one easy. And he's a top end number one running back, man, with his skill set, making people look like fools out there, bro. Nobody can tackle him. I think he's going to be a dog. And that's, like I said, that's with no wear and tear on him. So I think he's going to be like that for a while. And they're trying to build a nice offense out there. So you add some more different scoring opportunities, maybe add a little bit of his pass down catching work that he showed he can do. But I love Josh Jacobs, bro. On everything, bro. I love some Josh Jacobs. That's one of my guys, man, and I'll preach that shit to the death, bro.
Yeah, I
At
think
least till he retired.
I think I read he broke, or at least he led the league in broken tackles, right?
Dog, yeah.
So he shakes them off, man. All right, I do want to let you guys know the guys who I'm naming. These were guys who I have a lot of shares of personally, and I'm also focusing on like some opportunities in the startup. So both my RBs are RB2s. Let's go to Tampa, man. Rojo. So this is an upside play for me. This is a guy who I'm comfortable with running as my RB2. He definitely helped secure a lot of fantasy titles last year. If you started him last season, week 16, I believe he had a 20-point game. Also, there's some vacated rushing attempts with Peyton Barber leaving, so that leaves 154 carries on the table and also 24 targets. Now, of course, they brought in, the rookie. I'm spacing on the name, bro. Who's the rookie?
Keyshawn
That's
Vaughn.
right.
You spacing on him because he ain't got no more motherfucking hype no more,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
That shit died down.
I don't forgot, so yeah. But I've always been on the Rojo side. I mean, again, he's, stepping into his third year, so next year is a contract year. I mean, if they're going to pick up his fifth year option, so he has to ball out this year. But, he's stepping into a perfect system, man. You got Tom Brady there, the GOAT at quarterback. I can admit that as a Colts fan. And you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. You know what I mean? So you got all these guys are going to open up the rushing lanes for you.
No, I want a high five. I got a question.
Oh, my bad. I thought you was high
You
fiving.
deserve a high five,
Okay,
but I got
what's
a
up?
question too.
What's up?
Are you only admitting he's the GOAT because he doesn't play with the Patriots anymore? I've never heard you call
Nah.
him the GOAT, bro.
I called him the GOAT while he was in while he was in New England.
I don't know. Look at Avo. Avo, look in the camera. Look in the camera. Avo, talk to me. Look in the camera and talk to me.
He's the GOAT, bro.
Hold on, wait,
Nah,
wait.
bro,
Let
he
me and
ain't
Avo
never
talk
said-
real quick.
Bro,
Hold
he
on.
ain't
Let
never
me and
said
Avo
that,
talk.
bro. Bro ain't never heard.
Avo, you looking at me? I'm looking at you.
I'm
All
looking
right.
right at you, bro.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
have you ever heard Vic call Tom Brady the GOAT?
Now, me with these very headphones on have never heard him call
How
Tom Brady.
often do we talk football? At least once a week, right?
Easily once a week.
And we usually talk for a couple hours, right?
It's usually a minute. You feel me?
How many Patriot references have we heard from Vic?
Bro, there's been so many flag on the plays that have gone straight to the Patriots.
And how many times has he talked about Tom Brady specifically?
Talked about him a lot, especially during Deflategate. It was a thing.
And none of that GOAT word came out at none of them times.
Not
has
a
it?
one time. I didn't hear nothing about no GOAT talk, no nothing.
Set in stone, my nigga bias.
All right, check this out. I'm growing in my walk, so that's that. Man. That's how we're gonna do that.
Nah, but you're right though. I like everything you saying about Rojo, bro.
Yeah, man, it's his backfield right now. So
And we talk heavy, man. We talk heavy enough to where like if somebody's like keep on preaching, it makes you want to be like, well, let me investigate myself. And like I said, you talked me into DJ Shark. You already spoke about him. And Rojo is a guy that you talked me into, coming over to that side. So I appreciate that shit, bro.
no doubt.
You could literally go 0 RB, get all three of your receivers, another running back, and even flirt with a quarterback or a tight end, and then get Rojo.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I wasn't on Rojo the first 2 years. I know the industry was hyping him up the first 2 years. I wasn't on that train, but year 3, I am. So
I rock with it, bro. Hey, we got to learn how to move with the signs, bro. You can't just stay stuck in your ways, and that's what makes it so good, bro.
my bad, Brooke. I'm sorry. She said, "You no Brady." It is what it is. He got the rings to back it up too.
Go.
Yeah. All right, man. Who you got, man? Give me another running back.
Another sophomore, Philadelphia Eagles, Miles Sanders. Unfortunate, man. They said he's down with a lower body injury. What the fuck does a lower body injury mean, bro? That is the worst kind of coach talk that you can have. Hey, man, he got a lower body injury. Is it his foot? Is it his toe? Is it a kneecap? Like, what the fuck? But nah, all jokes aside, they brought nobody in for competition. It's him, Boston Scott in the backfield. Boston Scott's getting no kind of run. Pass down, catching back, third down back, specialists, might play some slot the way everything's going. But Miles Sanders is going to go get that work. Hey, and if you listen to Deuce Staley, he basically said Miles Sanders is going to get this work. Hey, he showed it. Hey, he was the heir to Saquon. Not saying he's Saquon, but he came out, got drafted to be that guy. And the back end of last year, he showed. So, and he helped me win a championship. And he helped Vic
Me
win
too.
a championship. And he wasn't even on Vic team.
I know he slid. He slid at the end of the game, showed some sportsmanship. So
shout out, man. Like
shout out to Miles.
Yeah, it's Miles Sanders' takeoff season. As long as he's healthy and that offense is losing receivers, so I still think he'll gain a lot more receptions that probably wasn't meant for him. Man, I'm excited, bro. Them two sophomore running backs, those are my guys.
All right, I got a sophomore running back for you guys as well. Again, for me, I look for upside. I look for volume. Let's go to Buffalo, man. Devin Singletary, man. He's a solid RB2, especially in PPR. It's another upside play for me. Again, they had Frank Gore last year who left. He had 166 rushing attempts last year, bro. Can you believe they gave Frank Gore that many carries?
I can believe it. Frank Gore, his shit don't stop, bro.
Man, so while Frank Gore had 166 carries, Devin had 151. So his volume is already there. He had 41 targets. Here's where the opportunity lies. It looks like Buffalo's trying to make Josh Allen a franchise QB. So if you're investing in him as your franchise, you got to scale back some of his rushing attempts. Last season, I'm going to ask you guys this question. You guys think Josh had over or under 100 carries last year?
Over.
He had over, man. So he had 109 rushing attempts. You got to peel that back, especially if you want him to be your franchise QB. There's only one guy who should be seeing over 100 carries at the QB position.
Oh, my God.
Who's that guy?
Bro? Drew Lock.
The other guy.
Tua.
The black guy.
Brady.
Kyler.
Nah,
Kyler
the other
could
black
do it
guy.
too.
Nah,
Kyler could do it too. Kyler
Kyler can.
Wilson.
We know. Technically, Russell can do it too.
All right, look.
We know you're talking Lamar.
He said
bro.
black, so we got to name
we
them
know
all
you're
real
talking
quick.
Lamar, but I could probably name about 3 or 4 guys.
I got their rushing attempts too last year. So Lamar had 176, so he was number 1. Josh was number 2 with 109. So you can see the gap there. Number 3 was Kyler with 93. And then number 4, Deshaun with 82 and Russell Wilson with 75. So here's my thing. If Russell Wilson can have 75 carries in an offense that was 3rd in rush attempts, there's opportunity for Buffalo to do the same, even though Buffalo finished as number 6. So, of course, they want to run the ball, but you got to peel back some of those carries from Josh.
Ooh, call on me.
What's up?
You should have high-fived that nigga.
I should have, bro. I'm a high five you, bro. I got the reach.
All right, so when you're talking about rushing attempts and you're saying they need to pull those back, are you talking about design runs or when the play breaks down and he just ends up running?
Well, for Buffalo, a lot of that is design. A lot of that is broken plays. Like Josh doesn't go through his progressions last year. I'm sure he'll take a leap this year. But
I doubt it.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's built in Josh game. Josh,
Yeah, that's how he plays, though. That's his style.
Josh like 1, and maybe he might do a second read, but he's running that damn ball, man. Hey, it's Stephon Diggs or bust the shit.
Yeah.
My nigga looking at Diggs. If that didn't work, he running that damn ball. And I like Josh Allen, bro. I just been watching so much film. He gonna run the ball.
But going back to my RB2, again, another one, Devin Singletary, perfect PPR back, especially as an RB2 flex play. So I'm heavily invested.
We the bros.
All right, man, let's get into some of these
It's some bros.
industry
in this
prep rally
house.
guys, man. You got some more lined up for us, audio?
All right, let's get to these audio forms, and we'll get it right there.
Hey everybody, it's the Dynasty Dad here. Wanted to drop 2 names here for you guys for your prep rally episode. The first one, fresh off his new contract, Joe Mixon is going to ball out this season. Improved offensive line, improved quarterback, and he's just prepped, ready for an absolute breakout, who's going to be a top 5 running back this year, in my opinion. And the other guy that we hype all the time on the Dynasty Refinery, even to a point where people are getting tired of hearing it, it's Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is the real deal. He's going to be an RB1 this season. He's going to be that guy that you get in the second round that just catapults your team to the next level. So those are the 2 guys from the Dynasty Dad. Yo, bro, you guys got to have me on the podcast again.
Hey, has he been on here twice? I feel like no. You know what? We've been on
we
their
went
show,
on theirs.
and they've been on our show.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Dynasty Refinery. Shout out to Dynasty Dad. We fuck with those guys, man. Jared and Mike. Those are our guys, man. How you feel about that, man? Everything you just talked?
Did you see the big ass smile on my face, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Look, Josh Jacobs is going to be a problem, bro. They are trying their hardest to make a flourishing offense, man. And like I said, they gotta find a way to get him involved in the passing game because that's what he does. But even if he doesn't, man, you give him some more touchdowns to give him a fully healthy season. It's lit.
Bless you, brother.
Oh man. Ooh. I'm allergic to all the Josh Jacobs doubters, bro. Ooh, my bad. And then Joe Mixon, man, we don't need to speak too much about Joe Mixon. He's going to be tied to Joe Burrow in that offense going forward. So, I'm glad he got the deal. We don't have to worry about, contract year situation. So, shout out to Joe Mixon, too. Congrats on your money, man. You earned it. You earned that shit.
All right, you got another one for us?
Every day a star is born. What's up, Cody?
What's up, Dynasty Bros? This is Jordan Rossler from the Dynasty Builders podcast. One guy I'm super high on this year, tight end Hayden Hurst for the Falcons. We saw last year Austin Hooper put up the third best points per game for tight ends in terms of PPR scoring. I think Hayden Hurst could do something similar. This offense is probably going to lead the league in pass attempts and passing yardage. They have a ton of vacated targets there for Hurst to walk into. And the Falcons gave a second-round pick for him in the offseason, which shows just what they think of him. I loved him as a rookie coming out. I think he's got great talent and wasn't really utilized very well in Baltimore and could absolutely blow up here in Atlanta. So buy low on him at tight end 14 in DLF's ADP right now. Could see him rising all season long. Thanks, guys.
Can I chime in? Because this is
go
one of
ahead.
my guys. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Hey, we just did a redraft episode. Hayden Hurst was my number 5 tight end. Big facts. I can see it happening. I said the same details. Atlanta is going to push for the most passing yards and passing attempts. Matt Ryan loves his tight end. Yes, he has 2 crazy dominant receivers. You know what that does? Open up the middle of the field. Man, dude, Hayden Hurst. Give me some Hayden Hurst all day. As soon as he went to Atlanta, I think I got him in majority of leagues I could. Vic was one of the leagues that traded to me. ASAP. Hayden Hurst, baby.
Yep. I got some Hayden Hurst still, though, so I'm good. But, everything, that was said there, echo. I mean, you got Julio. He's going to command some double coverage. You got Calvin. You can't double cover everybody. So Hooper's definitely going to see some – or not Hooper. Hurst, excuse me. Flag going to play to me. Hurst is going to see some single coverage over the middle. So he's definitely going to be productive. And Atlanta was first in pass attempts last year. So that volume is going to be there. And it's at least for this year, it's an even number. We already know Matt Ryan turns up. It's a Matt Ryan year, man. It's a Matt Ryan leap year. I think that's what we're gonna call it, a Matt Ryan leap year. Yeah.
I fuck with it.
I like that.
Hey, Vo.
What's up, Cody? I see you.
What's up, guys? It's Troy King, writer for Dynasty Happy Hour and co-host of Fantasy Football Confidential. My guys for this year are Robert Woods. He's a stone cold wide receiver 1. Mecole Hardman. He's going to play more snaps. He's explosive. He's electric. He's on the Kansas City Chiefs. You want pieces of that Chiefs offense. And finally, Cam Newton. He's going late enough in drafts. You don't get many rushing quarterbacks that late in drafts. He's with the Patriots now. He might not run as much, but he's going to be running enough to finish the season as a QB1. Thanks, guys. Again, find me on Twitter at TKingMode. Again, that is TKingMode. And again, I'm a writer for Dynasty Happy Hour, and I'm one of the co-hosts of Fantasy Football Confidential. Peace, y'all.
True.
Shout out to Troy. Appreciate that. Hey, go ahead and turn up. Go ahead.
All right. Who you want to? I'll talk McCole because I was all over McCole going into the season last year. Look, sophomore, Kansas City. Yeah, they brought back Sammy Watkins. They reworked the deal because they wasn't about to pay him all that money. He's coming back. He even admitted that he doesn't plan on being a big part of the offense this year. I don't think he was a big part of the offense last year out of a couple games. But look, this sophomore only had 26 receptions last year. Big play threat, though. This man had almost 550 yards and still has 6 touchdowns. I'm talking any given time, 80-yard bomb from Pat Mahomes. He's still tied to Pat Mahomes. They still have Tyreek. They still have Kelsey. They had CEH coming out the backfield. Nobody's worried about 4.29 running Mecole Hardman out there. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to go against these guys that are in that offense, man. I struggle doing it. So, yeah, I love me some Mecole. he didn't have the big season like we all would have thought. So you can still go flirt with some trades and get him low, man. Everybody's still on their rookie hype train. So McCole Hardman is fire. Now I want to hear you talk about Robert, man, because me and you be all over Robert, bro. Pause.
I
said pause.
Robert Woods, that's my guy, man. This is the wide receiver one for the Rams. Back-to-back 130 targets plus seasons. He only missed one game last season. That was because it was personal. So he's on the field. He's always healthy. So he's reliable, man. He's a volume monster. He's gonna see all those targets. He doesn't get too many touchdowns, but he makes up for it with the volume and the targets, man. So hey, I love the Robert Woods call. I definitely got me some Robert Woods shares. I know we got him in a Scott Fishbowl. If you get Robert Woods as your wide receiver 2, you're in great shape because he definitely has wide receiver 1 upside. So,
and if you ask me, hey, is there a team that that can compete with the Atlanta Falcons that's going to lead in pass attempts and pass yards? It's the Rams. They throw the ball. McVay is throwing that damn ball no matter what. So, yeah, I like that. Robert Woods is fire. And we already talked about Cam. So we got to talk about Cam.
All right, before we get to the next one, I do want to shout out Cody from Bring the Juice podcast. So we was on their podcast, last week?
Last week.
Yeah, talking Colts fantasy outlook. So shout out to Cody.
What's up, Dynasty Bros? It is your fellow Indianapolis-based Dynasty Bro, Memphis of the Dynasty Warzone, and my 2020 man, and really 2020 and beyond, is Terry McLaurin, Run TMC. This guy had an amazing rookie year, had just over 900 yards in 14 games. Could have easily seen him getting that big 1,000 had he played all 16. And if 2019 wasn't enough of a breakout, we're going to add in Scott Turner as the offensive coordinator. Who is Scott Turner? He was the man who in 2019 force-fed DJ Moore 135 targets in basically 14 games when they were in Carolina together. So you add in this big new improvement for him at the offensive coordinator position, year 2 of Dwayne Haskins, and you've got a recipe for dynasty and fantasy goodness with my man, Terry McLaurin. Again, this is your boy Memphis. You can find me on Twitter at DWZMemphis. And guys, let's have a big season.
I feel like we both want to talk Terry because you had to cut Terry back, didn't you?
I did.
Look at my list. Terry's on my list. But look, we do this so much and we talk so many different guys that I have Terry on my list to talk, but I want Vic to talk about the Naptown guy. I think he's a bigger Terry guy, even though I feel like I'm big on Terry now. But go ahead, bro.
First, I want to shout out Memphis coming on with a name like that, but he resides here in Indianapolis, here in Naptown with us.
He said, straight from Indianapolis, it's Memphis.
Yeah, so I was like, what we doing? We taking 70 West? Down, I don't know what we doing, how we getting there. And then he came on and gave us a Naptown.
Yeah, that's love, bro.
Hey, Terry's from the Nap. He's from Indianapolis, so that's just fire, man. It's just Naptown all around. But hey, I'm all in on Terry McLaurin. He's a big play wide receiver. Like Memphis said, man, he had 93 targets, 900 yards. He almost had a 1,000-yard season. He's a big play wide receiver. He averaged 15 yards per catch. So when he gets the ball, either he's creating that or he's just down the field already. But either way, man, he's a burner, man. His nickname is F1 McLaurin. Those are fast cars. Hey, I'm all in on Terry, man. He's going to have his first 1,000-yard season. I'm excited.
That was my prep rally guy, and I didn't even have to talk about him. Boom. Boom.
Fire.
Hey, we got any more, Avo?
One more?
We got one more, man. Oh, man. I hope somebody gets down with another one of my people, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andy. You can find me on Twitter at Andy_Buckler. And the guy I'm huge on this year is Marquise Hollywood Brown. I think Hollywood could have a huge sophomore season. He's healthy. He played last year basically on one foot, was hurt all year. Now he's good. He's ready to go. Lamar's going to have to throw the ball more. There's not much on the outside competing for targets. He's the wide receiver 1 there. All he's competing with is Mark Andrews. He's going to have some huge games. Might be a little inconsistent, but I think he could turn in a top 15 finish this year.
Talk your guy, man. Hollywood.
All I know is I apologize if that did sound a little bit scratchy, but I will say this. I heard everything he said because all I heard was Hollywood. That's all I needed to hear. That was my second receiver. Man, look.
That's crazy.
Look. Hollywood. First receiver taken in a loaded draft class last year. Banged up when they took him. Liz Frank injury all offseason. So he's getting no run with Lamar, no run with the offense. He's just basically learning plays. What does he do week 1 when he plays? That man has 2 deep touchdown bombs, set the whole game on fire. My thing is, he has that potential in it, and that offense didn't do nothing but get better. He got a little bit banged up as the season went, but word around camp is he put on another 15, 20 pounds, so he's sitting at more about 185 now, which I think is what he played at in college. I think he lost weight after his injury going into that offseason, but look, burner on the field, can't do nothing with him, and I think that offense is creative enough to move him around and get him open because everybody has to be concerned with the running game. Man, the guy had 70-something targets last year. Limited, bruh. Limited. All I'm saying is Hollywood is going to blow the F up. So, oh, man, appreciate you guys naming my guys. This makes me feel special.
Yeah. It's nice when smart people align on stuff.
Hell yeah, man. Shit.
All right, hey, quick question for you. You think Hollywood's going to lead the team in targets, or is it going to be Mark Andrews again?
It'll probably be Mark. The only reason I say Mark is because I think Mark will have more reliable routes.
Yeah.
Like that are more convenient to get to.
Yeah.
When they out there shooting Hollywood downfield, I don't think Lamar's always going to try to shoot that damn long ball. But
yeah,
I do think that they both have the potential to go up in targets and catches, though. You feel me?
Okay. All right, we actually do got one more video, man. So I'm gonna play that. Shout out to Dennis Bennett.
Man, I appreciate everybody getting the last minute videos in and audio in. That's dedication, and we appreciate you for making this episode more fire than what we even thought it could have been. So
yeah, so I'm about to play this clip from Dennis with the FF Roundtable, also contributor for the Dynasty Nerds. So shout out to the Dynasty Nerds as well and FF Roundtable.
How we doing, Dynasty Bros? This is Dennis Bennett from Dynasty Nerds and the Fantasy Football Roundtable podcast. Here to give you a couple takes going into the 2020 NFL season. I'm pretty high on what Joe Burrow is going to bring to the Cincinnati Bengals. And a guy I expect a lot from out of that team is going to be Auden Tate. I expect Tate to step into the red zone role there and score 10 touchdowns. With A.J. Green's injury history, John Ross being iffy, Tyler Boyd is going to rock out the slot, but it's going to be Auden Tate in the end zone. Moving over just a state to Indianapolis, love me some Paris Campbell. Pair him with a short arm quarterback, going to throw the ball close to the line of scrimmage, let him do a lot of yak work. I project Paris Campbell to lead the NFL in yards after the catch. Check me out on Twitter at culture_coach. See my work over at dynastynerds.com and the Fantasy Football Roundtable. Thanks.
Shout out to Dennis, man. Hey, you want to talk? Who you want to talk?
It don't matter. Talk about some fucking hot takes, man.
Hey,
save the best for last. I'll talk Tate so you can talk Paris. Look, I'm not going to act like I'm the biggest Auden Tate fan, even though he looked like a hella receiver last year, man. He's good. He can run good routes. He's big. He knows how to use his radius to catch the ball, basically block out. Concerned because they went to T. Higgins. But everything I'm hearing from camp is Auden Tate is the one out there dominating all the red zone stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't hear about AJ doing it. Tyler Boyd is probably doing this Tyler Boyd shit, but everything from training camp is saying Auden Tate just can't be guarded in the red zone. So I see a world where they could wait this Higgins thing out, let him still learn behind AJ, and let him get some routes to get his feet wet, but really starting to turn Higgins up next year. And Auden Tate already knows the system, and he played, like I say, he played solid last year. So I like Auden Tate. Makes me nervous because they have a lot of wide receiver talent around. So I don't know who's what. But yeah, man, that 10 touchdown thing, it's a hot ass take.
We know they're gonna throw, and I know we talked about Tua earlier. Don't get me wrong. We believe in Burrow as well, but if we had to pick, we're leaning Tua. But hey, I'm expecting Burrow to ball out as well this year, so I'm excited for him. They're definitely going to tailor the offense around his skill sets, especially coming from the LSU offense. So Joe Burrow is definitely going to be successful in year one. You guys think he clears 3,000 yards, 4,000 yards? What are you thinking?
He'll clear 3 easy.
Well, over under 3,500.
Over.
Under.
Okay, how many touchdowns you think? I'm gonna give him 30. Is that high? Is that too high?
30 is high.
That sounds like a lot of touchdowns.
Here's the thing though, I can't knock you saying 30 because I was gonna put the over under at 25 and still take the over.
I think I'm gonna go 30, bro. I mean, they got Joe Mixon back. He gonna catch some passes. He got some playmakers that's gonna create. Tyler Boyd's solid. Throw it up to Auden Tate. We'll see, man.
Fuck it, bro. 3,500 and 30 ain't horrible.
All right, grab my nuts on that one.
Oh my god,
Trench Hawk.
man.
All right,
Tell Trench Hawk to trade me Kyler Murray, man.
Here we go, man. I got one more video that came in. Hold up. I'm about to download it.
Tell Trench Hawk to trade me Kyler Murray, man. I hope he hear me. Trench Hawk, I'm coming for your Kyler Murray in the Dynasty Bros 1.0. So, hey, take it or leave it. All right, feel me? He gonna quit writing Trench Hawk 2021 like he got this year on lock or some shit.
I thought he was running for president.
I don't know,
is that
bro.
who we voting for then? But there ain't no race next year.
He gonna text one of my other coworkers, Trench Hawk 2021. I said, Craig, don't fall for that shit, man. But nah, man.
He out here campaigning for the dub.
All right, bro. So check this out. We still got, they got into all your wide receivers, right? So you don't have no more wide receivers.
All I got is my one tight end because they touched one of my tight ends and both of my receivers.
I kind of like this because I have one receiver since they took DJ Shark off the table. So Jay Rich took my DJ Shark. So I got a wide receiver and I got 2 tight ends. But before we do that, we do got one more video. So we're going to get into that and then we'll finish up ours. And he said, yeah, I hear you. Shout out to Trench Hawk, man.
I got a little Mike.
I feel the vibe. I feel the energy, man. We get into competition mode, man. We ain't even kicked off the season yet, man.
What you mean the season been started?
Yeah.
Season started when you drafted.
Nah, nigga, the season started when the season ended, nigga.
All right.
What you mean?
So check this out. I got one more video and then we'll wrap it up.
What's up, everybody? This is Mike Grimes, a.k.a. Dr. Footballs at Dr_Footballs. We're going to do you some studs and duds for Dynasty. For quarterbacks, stud, Daniel Jones. Dud, Kyler Murray. Ooh. Running back stud, Kareem Hunt. Running back dud, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Let's move on to wide receivers. Stud, Michael Gallup. Allen Robinson. Also some rookies. I got Denzel Mims coming at you and Van Jefferson. Duds, Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper. Tight end studs, too many to list. Tight end duds, Darren Waller. I just want to say thanks to the Dynasty Nerds and my bro, Dynasty Bro Vic. You guys have an awesome season. We'll see you soon. Come check me out.
Dang, Dad, y'all beefing?
No, fuck that. You should be beefing. You gonna let him talk about Darren Waller? He said studs. Too many to list. Duds. He said duds and name one guy. That mean Waller's 2 duds in 1, bro.
Hey, everybody know how I feel about Waller, so
you letting that ride?
Hey,
you don't really feel that way.
I feel comfortable in my Waller finishing as a tight end 5 this year. Hey, he should still be on. So, bro, I've already spoke my piece, man. I'm at peace, man. You can't let people disturb your peace.
Sometimes you got to get there.
Yeah, sometimes you can't let people.
I'm not there. What you got to say, Dot?
Bro,
he ain't there yet.
Anybody get on this video right now and say, "Hey, Terry McLaurin, dud." we got a whole issue. I'm bringing it to your DM.
Beefing off the rip.
Hey, you know what? I like the perspective though. I mean, that's what makes fantasy great. We all don't see it the same. So
you grown.
I like
it. Somebody could send Avo some audio right now and say, "Hey, I got 2 duds at my running back position. Jacobs, Sanders." Stop the whole episode in broadcast. Man, hell nah, bro.
Hey, I'm in 2 leagues with Mike, so I'm good. I like it.
Lil Mike got Kyler Murray. I need to get that Kyler Murray off
You
of him.
determined to
Man.
get that Kyler Murray.
I got Jonathan Taylor.
I do.
Jonathan Taylor. I know you like Jonathan Taylor.
All right, so look, what you want to do? You want to shout everybody out that sent some stuff in, or do you want to knock out ours? What?
Knock yours out, man. We do that thing. Yeah.
All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, man. So I got a wide receiver for y'all and 2 tight ends, and you got what?
I got 1 tight end.
All right, so I'm gonna go, then you go, then I'll just knock out 2 tight ends. So my next wide receiver, AJ Brown. He started in 11 games last year. He only saw 84 targets, but on 52 catches, he had a 1,000-yard season, man. Like that's awesome. So 8 touchdowns. Now there are some concerns with him as far as from the industry. People are saying, well, he had all these, yards after the catch, and he averaged 20.2 yards after the catch, and he had 12.5 yards per target. They're expecting that to come down, but AJ's shown he's a big play wide receiver, man. I already gave you guys Tannehill. I already gave you all the play action stats, all the efficiency stats. So what do you think they're going to do with that in year 2 as far as having that chemistry? And what do you guys think AJ Brown's going to do with seeing over 100 targets? Look at what he did with seeing only 80 targets, right? So I'm expecting his volume to go up. I'm expecting him to be fine. I'm expecting him to have a wonderful season. So I'm all in on AJ Brown. How you feel about AJ Brown?
I love AJ Brown. It's about to go downtown. Don't even make a sound. Take him in the 3rd round.
Yep.
Take him in the
Question
3rd
for you.
round.
Are you good with having AJ Brown as your wide receiver 1?
No.
Not?
That would still scare me, man. But here's the thing. You don't have to take him as a wide receiver 1. And my thing is,
that's true.
You can, even in Dynasty, bro, if you took AJ Brown before Robert Woods, you can still take Robert Woods later.
Yep.
And Robert Woods is your 1. It's all about perspective. You can draft a guy off for his potential no matter what, but you can still take older guys that depends on how you line it. Adam Thielen doesn't go before him in Dynasty. And if you took Thielen a couple rounds after AJ, hey, Thielen's your number 1, but clearly AJ is your future receiver. But so yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable as him as my number 1, but you don't have to draft him as your number 1 either.
Yep.
So it's important.
All right, bro, give me your tight end. Pause.
Whoa.
I don't even want to talk no more,
Come
bro.
on now, dog.
Pause, bro.
Come on, man.
Man,
Yeah, we preach Cam Newton.
let's talk Evan Ingram, man. Look, Evan Ingram is getting to the point where he's done their discount in redraft and in Dynasty. And I know nobody likes Evan Ingram because he's so banged up. But my thing is, bruh, you really don't expect your tight end to start turning up to the 3rd, 4th season anyway, man. So I feel like he done had moments where he just looks like he's unguardable. Nobody can do nothing with him. And I just want people to remember that when he's actually playing, it's like he's a stud. Like I said, his rookie year was one that nobody else really gets to do. So I don't know, man. I just want people to remember that shit. He's good, and he's starting to turn into a cold discount out in this motherfucker. So yeah.
All right, my tight end. I'm all in on Tyler Higbee. So yeah, man. Hey, we all saw what he did last year. Finished as a tight end 8, even while getting started a little bit later. Of course, it was the Gerald Everett show at the beginning. We all know the Rams like to throw the ball. So in that offense, they were 3rd in pass attempts and finished as 4th in yards. So they're going to throw the ball, and they keep 2 tight ends on the field. It's a guessing game with Sean McVay. They run a lot of play action, and Tyler Higbee turns up in the red zone. So I'm all in on Tyler Higbee. That's my tight end in these drafts. I've been getting him like in the 9th round, 10th round. So yeah, that's where I would target him. If you miss out on like the Kelseys and Kittles, I'm expecting him to have a top 10 season easily. So
I'll fuck with it. You got another guy?
Yeah. My other guy is Darren Waller, man. So I know I know Darren Waller just got shitted on, but he finished as a tight end 3 last year. And I have him as a tight end 5 this year. I mean, again, perfect system, perfect offense. We all saw what Derek Carr did. He's already established a rapport with the tight end position. He did it last year with Waller. He did it the year before with Jared Cook. Jared Cook saw over 100 targets that year when he was with the Raiders. Now he's in New Orleans. That's how he landed that sweet deal. And now it's the Waller show at the tight end position. So we saw Waller was like the top receiving option in that offense last year, but you bring in these weapons, Edwards and Ruggs, it's only going to open up the tight end position. So his targets may come down, but I'm expecting his red zone volume to go up with touchdowns.
Nah, man, let me go first. My question halfway stupid.
Okay, mine's probably stupid too.
Yours is probably good. Mine's kind of stupid.
I'm pretty sure mine is done.
We'll see. All right, so look, I understand wide receiver 1. I understand wide receiver 2 and 3. But when you say tight end 5, sure.
Tight end 5 is like
all right,
finish as a number 5 tight end, meaning ranked 1 through 5.
1 through. Okay, my bad.
I can see how that can get confusing because like wide receiver 1 is like when we say wide receiver 1, we're saying finish as
top 12.
Top 12. Wide receiver 2 is 13 through 24, so top 24.
Okay, right on.
But tight end is a little bit different, so we just focus on usually the top 7. Everybody else is usually a streaming option, so we just rank them.
Okay, right on.
What's up?
You just gonna let Mike call Darren Waller a dud like that, bro?
I mean, I already spoke my piece. I'm in 2 leagues with him, so
I'm just playing.
Hey, we're good.
All right, so look, this is what we will do, man. Vic, give a rundown of all your players just one more time, bro.
Yeah. So my players were again, I did a combination of QB1s, QB2s, RB2s, what have you, but Tannehill's my QB1, Cam Newton's my QB2. I did 2 RB2s, Ronald Jones and Devin Singletary. I got AJ Brown as a wide receiver 2, and then DJ Shark, I have him as a wide receiver 1 actually, finishing as back end. So, and then my tight ends were Higbee and Waller.
Jared, shout out to Jared. Read that, bro. Read what he wrote.
Waller the baller, man. What's up, Jared?
Hey, all right. Look, I got Lock and 2 at QB, Miles Sanders, Josh Jacobs at RBs, Terry. Our guy Terry.
Not
and Marquise Hollywood Brown at the receivers, and I got Hayden Hurst and Evan Ingram as my tight ends. So, yeah, those are ours, man. Look, I want to do this because I don't want to forget this. I want to thank Sideline Squib, Dynasty Dad, and the Dynasty Refinery Podcast. We definitely gonna have y'all on again. Y'all my guys. Jay Rich, thank you for making your video smaller. You sent us the biggest fucking video file.
I told him, Jay Rich, we can't put it up in 4K, bro. Reel it back.
My guy said, y'all on laptops, go get the TV.
Man.
Hey, shout out to T-Roy. Everybody named Troy, I call him T-Roy. Is this a bad habit?
Nah.
Okay, shout out to Troy. Shout out to Jordan Rossler. Shout out to Phil Pennington Jr. Shout out to Andy Buckler. Shout out to straight from Indianapolis, Memphis. Shout out to
we're gonna take 70 West, bro. We're gonna get there eventually.
Shout out to Dennis Bennett from the FF Roundtable, and shout out to Darren Waller is a dud. Mike Grimes, man, that is a thing now. I can't let Vic live that down. ever. But nah, man, I appreciate everybody who reached out. Like I said, sent us the video, sent us the audio. You didn't have to. Thank you. We love this community. Don't nobody do nothing but show love, and I hope we can reciprocate that shit and show it right back, baby.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so look, DJ Avo's here. So I asked Avo, could we do a specific scouting report? So before we get into the scouting report, I want to say this. September 2nd, we have 2 brothers, Alfred Nomad, Snell. Shout out to What Up Snell. Those are our brothers, been knowing them since middle school, man. They have a podcast dropping called Where From Here. Talking all kind of music. And if you ask me, do these guys deserve to talk music? I think they do. So I just wanted to shout them out leading into this. And since I'm shouting out my brothers, I wanted to play a song that reflects me and my brothers. And it kind of reflects football because it is called 6 Points. We made a song for us friends when we go land different places and go visit each other. We hit each other with the 6 points. Hey, that means I just touched down. Where did we get touchdown from? Football, baby. So this goes, it aligns with everything we have going because how many days we got left till football?
9
days left, baby.
Upside down 6.
Yeah, 6 points. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Look, I don't ever really like spinning myself. Avo spins me at the end of certain songs. Let's ride this out. This is 6 points. This is me, Dynasty Bro.
Wait. Didn't you say my name in a bar?
Yes.
Oh, I'm in the song, guys.
And this is me, Dynasty Bro /AP/2 . Don't forget them dots. And my brother Alfred Nomad. Shout out to their podcast dropping next week. Make sure you tune in. We're from here. Let's spin it, Avo.
Featuring Vic.
Featuring Vic.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the whip, feeling like I got the keys to the city. I don't mean no piano lane, switching like a channel, man. Oh, just got it wash paint, shining like a candle with my new tape playing through the panel, man. Oh, AP just scored 6 points, knowing that he touchdown. I'm like, where you wanna go? He like, I'm 2 dots, give me 2 shots, 2 thoughts, bowling. I'ma knock them all down in a row, for sure. You already know. Met with the crew, peace to the famo. Few more shots, that's load of ammo. Yeah, that's my brother, but we all say, bro, if you want it, we got it. Did a show, made a profit. When it come to rap, I'm a prophet. We the plug, you ain't gotta find a socket. Ray just hit me with a text. Roll through, I'ma send you the address. Ignore the call, cause I'm working GPS. Pull up, parallel park with finesse. That's right, girl, I'm the man. To make it was all part of the plan. Good peeps, good beats, good grub. But make sure you show my homeboy love. Yeah, pull up, the homies in town. You know it's about to go down. Enough drinks to go around. Music loud, neighbors wanna turn it down. If I tell you that we scored 6 points, that mean that we just touched down. Red nose, know your boy about to clown. Let's all party black, white, and the brown. Yeah.
Pull up, now your boys in town. You knowin' it's about to go down. I just bought a thing, got a crown, A4 on lap, please turn the shit down. If I told you that we scored 6 points, that mean that we just touched down. Everybody proud every time we come around, showing love to the gang, giving all the dogs. Yeah. 6 points, caught a motherfucker homies up, nigga, I just touched down. I've been working hard and the money good, so all the drinks on us now. Better grab a cup and then pour it up till it start overflowing. We all about spreading love. If you ain't have a clue, better act like you know it. Fat mama, the women all love it. Niggas they hate, but they never say nothing. Stop copping shit if it ain't in your budget. You think that's cool? I don't think nothing of it. Fly out to your city, make that motherfucker mine. Women all choose and tell me I'm fine. I take off the watch, tell them I ain't got time. Woo! I just made a play and now they worry. Cocky as could be, I think I'm perfect. Fresh to death, my closet should be buried. Number 24 all on my jersey. Shoes are tight, I step inside a virgin. Kick your ass until you find your purpose. Fat niggas switching lanes, swerving. Niggas want my spot but don't deserve it. Woo! Relay gang, global boy, we putting on. Get love out of town and then bring it home. Fly back out of town just to prove a point. All in ATL like Julio, that's 6 points.
Pull up, the homies in town. You know it's about to go down. Enough drinks to go around. Music loud, neighbors wanna turn it down. If I tell you that we scored 6 points, that mean that we just touched down. Red nose, know your boy about to clown. Let's all party black, white, and the brown. Yeah.
Pull up, now your boys in town. You knowin' it's about to go down. I just bought a thing, got a crown, A4 on lap, please turn the shit down. If I told you that we scored 6 points, that mean that we just touched down. Everybody proud every time.
Turn them up a little bit more. Turn them up a little bit more, Avo. Yeah.
You good, bro? I know what's up.
It's lit out here, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that was 6 points. Shout out to the guys, man. Like I said, Where From Here podcast, September 2nd. Should be streaming everywhere. Follow them on the gram. Where From Here.
Yeah, we'll get that right. Trust me, they'll be on. We're going to be on there. It's going to be some cross promotion. We're going to have some fun. Should be good. Let's get it.
All right. Y'all ready? But yeah, let's close this shit out, man.
Wait. Got one quick segment. Avo's curious. It's going to be real quick, y'all. It's going to be real quick. So this is for the people. Y'all are welcome to hop in the comments, continue the conversation, all those good things, because it's going to be a decent question this time. Next time, it might not be. So check this out. Look, I noticed today while I was watching my ESPN that some of these college players are foregoing their senior season because of the circumstances. So my question to the bros and my question to the fans and everybody listening is, do y'all think this is going to be more of a thing? I know it's a thing this year mostly because of COVID, but I'm just wondering, kids these days are bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. So I'm just wondering, could this be more of a thing in football as it is in basketball and baseball? Just curious. Let's go.
Quick answer, Vic. You want to go?
You go.
All right, look. I don't think this will be that much of a thing. I understand it in basketball, but the jump is completely different from basketball to NBA. You got time to get acclimated. The jump between college and NFL is much bigger, larger scale. And the people foregoing their senior season are the guys locked in to where pretty much they should be playing this year anyway. They're just foregoing it because they don't want to be locked into a short season where they're probably not playing for championships, risking their careers and shit like that. That's fine. But I doubt the people that skipped their senior season probably could have just skipped and been all right after their junior season anyway. Like they didn't need their senior season anyway. I doubt a guy that is a sophomore that still needs one more year of eligibility before they can go out, we'll take the chance. Because if I'm a GM, I'm not taking a shot on a guy who skipped a year, and I just got to trust that they stayed in shape and worked out, didn't play against no competition, anything for a year, and now I want to draft you. You can't do that kind of scouting with the NBA where they can go do one-on-one drills with people and you can tell their talent against other talent. It's different on a team level in the NFL. So that's my opinion. Same way how I think going to one of these XFL leagues for a year, they're still not going to look at you in the same light as if you stayed in your D1 college and played against other potential NFL players. Because clearly these XFL guys are XFL guys for a reason. They're past, for the most part, past their I can still get into the NFL phase.
Got you.
Just throwing it out there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Plus, you got to be 3 years removed from high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that.
With
You got to be
football.
3 years removed.
So that puts them junior year, anyways.
Automatically, off top.
Or sophomore red shirt.
We seen a guy. You said the guys that automatically should be in. That was good. Maurice Clarett, when he tried to pull what he pulled, was the best running back coming out.
I remember that very well.
Yeah.
He worked and he trained for a year. Wasn't nobody fucking with him.
He skipped his. I didn't know he skipped his season.
He skipped a season because he felt
So
like he shouldn't have to play because he felt like he should be able to come out right now. He just had the best season of his career. He won a championship.
But that was his sophomore year.
Yeah,
It wasn't even.
he still
in
had
junior
one more year that he
Okay.
had to play.
I got you. I
So-
got you. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But that's it, guys. That was my question. That was my
Now
question.
I can see guys starting to skip bowl games and shit like
Yeah,
after
that's
you
a
done,
good point.
after you done already solidified your season. It was like, I'm not about to go risk one more game. I'm not about to go do senior game shit like that.
It depends on the bowl game. Like if it's the
if it's something minor, they'll skip. Remember,
if it's the Lunchable Bowl,
Yeah.
you're gonna skip that shit. But
Remember-
if it's Chick-fil-A or
remember the whole Leonard
Orange
Fournette
Bowl.
thing? They was
Yeah.
telling Leonard Fournette maybe you should sit out because y'all team wasn't that good to go try to win nothing anyway, and you're locking yourself into being the first running back taken. Yeah, but I doubt any GMs in the NFL are going to take shots on guys who choose to skip a season and risk that year of eligibility working out and just training. Ain't nobody going for that shit, bro. You better leave your ass in college.
I'm just waiting for the LeBron. I'm just waiting for the Bryce Harper. I'm waiting for them to break the mold. There's gonna be one guy. It's not gonna be a lot of guys. It's not. It can't be. A lot of guys that go high in NBA don't pan out well at all. So I'm just saying. I'm just thinking like there's gonna be like 3. They probably gonna be on defense. They probably won't even be offensive players.
I mean, I think
Probably be linemen.
Trevor Lawrence probably could do it.
You guys made me think about like Senior Bowl and All-Star games. Like if I'm a upperclassman, I would prioritize the Senior Bowl over an All-Star game. That's just me. Usually it's a lot more NFL talent at the Senior Bowl.
Okay.
But not to say they're not at the All-Star games either, but usually All-Star is like, all grades for the most part.
Right. I see what you're saying.
So yeah.
That's it, guys. That was my question. Avo's curious. Keep it going in the comments if you want to. It's just an idea. I saw it. I'm going to have another question for y'all next week. It might be more random. Let's go.
All right, man. So it's the closing, man. Who want to lead off? You want to lead off, Dot? Or Avo?
Avo.
Look, just I don't even know what to say in these times, man. It gets confusing as I see things politically. It gets confusing. It really does. I don't understand, and I'm understanding less. Guys, I tried to understand finances this week. I learned that inflation makes no sense. It's a lot of fun. So like, just try to learn what you can, as much as you can. Enjoy your life. Kiss your family. Hug your babies. Spend time with them as much as possible. And wash your hands. Let's go.
That's real. Hey, just tell everybody in your life that means something that you love them. So you never know how much time you got, and I'll let that roll over to the bro. So go ahead, bro.
This week we let me start over. This week we lost a real life superhero, Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, man, to the king, man. Superhero for not only kids, but for us adults, especially African-American, people as a community and culture, man. So Black Panther, that was huge, man. Like, I don't remember feeling proud about a movie in a long time. Like, I went and saw it twice in theater. Like, so yeah, man. But definitely lost a real life superhero unexpectedly, too soon, succumbed to cancer. But for him to carry that and to still produce all these great films speaks volume, man. You just never know what people got going on, man. So let's just continue to be kind, appreciate each other, value each other's time, man. So,
and I don't want to forget these couple too, because I had to holler at my OGs about these. They were important too. Clifford Robinson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stud, superstar for the Blazers. And then John Thompson, man.
Yep. Amen.
Just hearing somebody I enjoyed and kind of looked up to when I was in love with basketball, Allen Iverson, talk about a guy who basically showed him the route to get out the hood and make it out. And he was diehard football at first, and, you know, man, that turned him into just needing to be a basketball player, and he ended up being one of the, you know, Hall of Fame great NBA players. So, you know, him, guys like Patrick Ewing, just he produced so many guys that ended up being, you know, idols to so many people. So I don't want to miss out on them too, man. It's 2020, man. It's just
man.
It sucks no matter how excited you can be for some. It's like 2020 is just trying to find a way to keep motherfuckers down, bro. That's just
really
trash,
trying,
man.
bro. It's trying. We're gonna keep our head up. That's how we ride.
yeah, man. You got something else?
Nah, man, that's it. Just everybody keep your head up, man. I know it's a rough one. Next year gonna be here soon enough. Yeah. We need a preview first, but you know.
Damn, bro, that just took my little energy away, bro.
Well, I'm gonna pick it back up, man. I will say this again. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the prep rally. This is like, I don't know about for you guys, but for me, this is one of my favorite episodes that we do every year. Just a big ass crash course on who's hot, who's not, who's a stud, who's a dud, according to some. So, hey, I respect everyone's opinion. I appreciate everyone's input. Shout out to the fantasy community again. Love you guys. I mean, you guys are open arms, supportive. So, like you said earlier, man, we always want to try to get that back too. And we want to have you guys on our show, man. So we're going to make our rounds, man. So I appreciate everyone.
Man, one more time for everybody who got on the show, man. And I know, like I said it earlier, y'all didn't have to do this. And some of it was, you know, take your time out of your day. And it wasn't all, you know, peaches and cream in form. But, you know, some shit was last minute. But like I said,
my bad.
Nah, man, that's just on everything, man. I know everybody got jobs, everybody got family, and the time we in. Like I said, those 30 seconds to a minute clips, man, mean everything, bro. Like I said, from a person who did entertainment and seeing how the music business treats you to fantasy, shit's complete 180, bro.
Not the same.
So, yeah, man, like I said, thank you again. That's genuine, too. I ain't want to miss out saying thank you one more time. So.
And shout out to all the women in fantasy football that be kicking ass. We're going to make sure we have you all involved next year. So, yeah, man. I just want to shout out everybody. So,
and before I let Avo walk it out, I must say this one more time. Waller is a dud.
Allegedly.
Shout out to Mike Grimes, man.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Shout out to Mike.
Avo, do your due diligence. Walk us out, man. Can you walk us out like cool, like smooth?
You don't want a vibrant thing, bro? Like,
nah.
I need to get smooth on them.
I don't want to be doing this the whole time.
Hang on, man. How smooth? How smooth we talking?
Nah, not smooth, but just
know,
kind of subtle, man. It was.
I could switch things up. Yeah.
Walk us out subtle, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Look,
I like
everybody stay up. Everybody keep your head up. Everybody be cool. This is the Dynasty Bro Fantasy Football Podcast, and we out. Let's go.
Love.